Hello there. Welcome to the Tell and Show. Thank you for joining. If you are joining, thank you for joining. If you're joining, does that make sense? No, not none whatsoever. My name is Enzo. You're watching the Junk Drawer. This is a weekly live show that I want to start doing. So there's going to be some things I'll be working out during this show. So please have patience with me. Diane, how's it going? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Meryl, nice to see you. So this show is basically going to be just like a weekly roundup of my world in the world of toy collecting and dolls and action figures and stuff like that. So I'm not like a news person. Like I'm not gonna bring you like the latest and greatest news. There's plenty of other channels that do that. So I'm just kind of gonna talk about stuff that interests me. And then so that's the tell part. And then the show part will be a show and tell, basically, of either something that I've gotten recently or something I want to show you. So that's why the show is called the Tell and Show, not the Show and Tell show, because I feel like the show part is much more interesting than the tell part. So we're going to get the tell part out of the way at the front end, and then the back end will be the show part. So that's kind of how things are going to work. I am good. I'm doing good. It's a Wednesday in Chicago. It was actually pretty mild today and sunny, but I think we're in for some cooler weather. How are you? Where are you, Diane? Anyway. Oh, you're in Canada. I don't think I realized you were in Canada. I've never been to Canada. I would love to go to Canada. And we were actually, my husband and I were actually going to go for a trip, but it never happened. And we ended up choosing to go to the UK. So we're doing that instead, but I'm sure we'll get to Canada at some point. Are the Shadow High, it's interesting, Shadow High Series 2 isn't available in Canada, widely anyway. I don't understand that. I feel like MGA, Mattel, all these toy companies, there's definitely a market outside of the US, and I'm not sure why it takes forever for these manufacturers to kind of get their stuff out there, because you would think they would want people's money. And let's see. Jasper. Where in Canada is Jasper? I only know Toronto and Montreal. I know nothing about Canada. I'm sorry. I'm a bad American. But yeah. So let's see. Let's just get started. So I have a little deck up here that I'm gonna kind of go through. This is the tell part. So the first thing I kind of want to talk about. Also, before I get started, how do I sound? Do I sound okay? Am I low, high, medium? I can't tell with my audio. So if someone could give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you can hear me clearly. Horseshoe Lake in Jasper, Alberta. Okay. I will definitely have to check it out. Okay, so Meryl says okay. So I'm assuming I sound okay. So Zoe Electric is definitely on my list. She's not one that I initially wanted, and I got the ones I wanted, but she may sneak onto a future list for sure. Okay, so we're going to start with something that is not doll related, actually. So I do collect action figures as well. So a lot of my action figure collection is Masters of the Universe, Motu, and I'm actually thinking of getting into turtles. I know I had turtles as a kid, but I'm trying to figure out where to like jump in because there's so many turtle variations in the world right now. So I just want to figure out what I want. But I love the idea of collecting a new line, and I think turtles is a good way to do it. And I feel like most of their stuff is not super expensive. But there's this 4-pack on Amazon that I'm trying to get. I think it's like 40 or 50 bucks or something. It's relatively inexpensive for 4 turtles. But anyway, if you're into things other than dolls, let me know. Or if you know anything about turtles, hit me up in the chat or in the comments. And yeah, so I'm probably gonna put out a few non-doll videos up here and there because it is something I'm interested in. So yeah, just kind of expect that. So Meryl says, I have 80s Transformers from Takara. Transformers are also awesome. It's definitely something I collected as a kid. I just got a Soundwave. I don't know if you can see it back there, but I got a transforming Soundwave, which he's one of my favorite Decepticons. So he's pretty awesome. He-Man, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Yep. And She-Ra, yes, for sure. She-Ra was definitely one of my favorites. I actually preferred the She-Ra cartoon over the He-Man cartoon. I remember getting into She-Ra versus He-Man. I didn't get into She-Ra action figures. I definitely had He-Man action figures, but I have collected some She-Ra action figures, and I might do a video on that. But I love She-Ra so much. Barbara, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. A 6-inch Donatello, awesome. I wonder what are the standard sizes for turtles? I don't even know. Like I don't even know. So according to Amazon, the turtles are 4 inches tall, I guess. Is what the classics were. And I know they're different sizes, but I guess I can just read the description. Yes, TMNT. All right, so that's turtles. Also, if I'm looking down, it's because my monitor is like below the camera, so I'm not like ignoring. I don't know. There's no other way to kind of do this without looking down, so that's why I'm doing that, just in case you're wondering. Diane collects Polly Pockets too. I never got into Polly Pockets. I never got into the what is the boy version? Wow, I'm totally blanking on the boy version of Polly Pocket. Max? No. Yeah, Max something. I did not get into those either, but I love tiny things, so maybe I should get into it. I don't know. 4, 6, and 12. Okay, that makes sense for turtles. Okay, Monster High. Just what I was saying. I'm not gonna do the current news, but Mighty Max. Yes, Mighty Max. Thank you, Meryl. So Monster High just, I think that this happened today. Monster High announced their fan club. So it's on Mattel Creations. There's one for Barbie. There's one for Hot Wheels. So there's a club for Monster High. So you'll get like exclusive things if you pay $10 a year. And I will probably sign up for it. I don't know if it's going to be worth it, but we'll see. So yeah, the details are exclusive items, party sale access, voting privileges, confidential content, private forums, member experiences. I'm signed up for the Barbie thing also because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get exclusive Barbie stuff or have access to stuff, and it hasn't really paid off yet. So I don't know. I mean, it is only $10 a year, which is not much at all. So we shall see if it's worth it. So that is that. Let's see. Oh, Larvae. So you're probably thinking, what is Larvae? So Larvae is the teenage fashion maggot doll. So it's a Kickstarter campaign. They are doing a maggot version of Barbie, which I think is amazing. As you can see, here's one image. I have a few more images, but I think it's really funny, and I think it's like $50, 50 or $60 for this Larvae that's coming out, I think in November. And yeah, there's just something really funny about turning Barbie into a maggot. And they're also going to have a brunette version. So she's going to come in the classic Barbie first Barbie outfit, and she comes with a high heel shoe and earrings and rooted hair, and she is articulated, so you can pose her any way you want. Yeah, it's kind of yucky, Dan. But it's also, I don't know. I love this stuff. I love when things are like get twisted like this. It's just so funny. I haven't decided if I'm going to get one. I think it closes in a few days, so I need to make my decision sooner than later about Larvae. But I'll probably end up getting her because I don't know. It's just so crazy and so out there that I kind of love it. So. Let's see what else. What else can we tell? Here's another one. Another sexy pose from Larvae. Oh yeah, Radioactive Batman. So Radioactive Batman is from the 60s show. There's an episode where one of the villains sprays Batman in the face and his cowl turns pink. And they're taking pre-orders for this Radioactive Batman. This won't be out until next month. So again, one of these like weird toys that I think are really cool. And here's a clip from the show. And I'm gonna play a clip. Let me know. Oh no. Okay, well, it didn't load, but I did have a clip loaded up of the actual scene. But yeah, this is the actual what do you call it? Screenshot from the show. Diane, are you more interested in action figures than dolls? Just curious. No, I think I'm equally interested. I think the doll thing is a more recent thing, and it's definitely something that I'm like more focused on right now. I would say right now it's like 75% dolls, 25% action figures. I've always collected action figures like here and there throughout my whole life, but dolls are definitely a newer thing. And I do plan on making a video on my doll journey, I guess, on how I got started and my history of dolls and all that. So look for that. But yeah, I think it's more dolls right now, specifically male dolls. I'm kind of just fascinated with the different types of male dolls and all the different face sculpts and body types and I don't know. It's just cool. It's just cool to see all that stuff. And I don't think a lot of people really appreciate male dolls or like think they're like cool because sometimes they're boring. And you know, I admit they can be boring at times, but I think there's something to them that is interesting. Let's see. Action figures are a newer thing for me. Yeah, it's fun. Action figures and dolls are not that dissimilar. They're very much alike, I feel like. One is just geared towards girls. One is geared towards boys. So stupid. I think all action figures and dolls should be geared towards everyone and not marketed to one gender or the other. But what are you going to do? Yeah, same, Diane. I kind of like everything. So I also like not action figures or dolls. Like I also love like little little figures or like actual toys and stuff like that. So it just depends. If it's something that interests me, I will be into it. So I'm not going to limit myself to whether it's a doll or an action figure or a toy. Or, you know, if it scratches my itch, then so be it. Let's see, Jordache. So if you haven't watched my Jordache video, Mego Toys put out a Jordache line of dolls. So there's at least one male doll, probably a few female dolls. I'm not sure what else was involved, but there's like a ton of fashions, obviously, because it's a fashion brand. And I did a review on the male Jordache doll who looks like a dad. And I asked in the video, I asked for name suggestions. So I got some, and I wanted to show them to you. So let's see. So we have Grant, Clark, Victor, Gregory, and James. So I love all of these names. These names are all perfect for Mr. Jordache. I'm going to say probably I'm leaning towards, Grant. I feel like he's like almost a Grant. He's either a Grant or a Clark. Could be a Gregory. Probably not a James. Probably not a Victor. I don't know. I think he's a. I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna say Grant. I think Grant is a good name. Yay, Barbara! You win the prize. You win bragging rights. He definitely looks like a Grant, right? Look, it's Grant. It's your Uncle Grant with the weird green hair. So that's that. And yay, we made it to the show. Woo! Okay, so I actually have quite a few things to show. This is going to be a weird week because it's the first one, so I'm kind of catching up on a bunch of stuff. And I have a lot of stuff, but I think as the weeks go on, and it'll be like one or two things I'll have to show you. But this week I have a few things, more than a few things. Let's see. Plastic Perfection, thank you for joining. Uncle Ron, yes. Actually, he does look like a Ron. Maybe he has a brother Ron. Maybe that or like a twin brother Ron. Yeah. So, okay. So where should I start? I am going to start by removing this. Okay. So I plan on making a mini-me. I think every doll person, or a lot of doll people have like doll versions of themselves. So I haven't made it yet, but I do have the base doll, I think, or at least the head. This is a Barbie, it's a fashionista. And the reason I chose him for the head is because his hair is rooted, number one, which I like. And it's flocked on the sides. Is it flocked? I can't tell. It's hard to tell if it's flocked or not because it feels like kind of fuzzy, but not. I don't know. Anyway, he's got a very, very standard face. So I just need to add like a beard and a mustache, and he'll be good to go. I'm probably gonna take him off of this body and put him on a Made to Move because I want that option of articulation. So this is a future project for sure. The other thing I wanted to talk about, so in my mermaid video, Diane found a made to move that looks like me. That's awesome. Yeah, I think everyone can probably find like a Barbie or a Ken that kind of looks like them. It doesn't have to look exactly like you, but I think there's something out there for you for sure. So my mermaid video. So I have a video up that I did for color reveal. I was looking for the super rare Ken mermaid in the color reveal, and I bought two. Didn't find them. They were two girl mermaids. So I was like, okay, should I buy more of these color reveals, or should I just bite the bullet and just purchase the doll off of eBay for like $50? So I came across a cheaper listing on eBay, and I ended up getting him. So I am the proud owner of a mermaid Ken doll, and I don't know. There's something about him that I really love, and I think the rarity part doesn't hurt the situation or help the situation, but because I was like, oh, I want it. It's super rare. But I love his hair, and I love that it's white, and he has like a cool like body or whatever, and he's a mermaid. I'm not super into mermaids, but there's something about this mermaid that I like. I think it's mostly from his head up. so anyway, I got this mermaid. I bought it, and then a few hours later, I forgot that I purchased another one or I made an offer on another one, and I got it, and I got that offer, and it was also cheaper than it had been. So I have two of these mermen, and yeah, so I have twins, and so I'm going to keep one as is, but I think for the other one, I'm going to cut his hair. Maybe give it like a chop like this. Don't you think this will be cute? Like just have his hair, like give him like a little side part or thingy there, right? Anyway, I also want to put him on another body, so probably a made to move body. So yeah, I'm very happy I have these. These are awesome. Yes. Chad Marvelous is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Go give him some love on his YouTube channel. Yes, I am very happy. Very, very, very happy. Yes, I don't have to waste my money on color reveal. Yeah, I don't know what, I had like a brain fart or something. I was like, oh crap. And I was like, okay, well, I guess when it rains, it pours. So that's that. So this kind of leads into my next show. Diane says the hair will stick up if you cut it. Interesting. I mean, I guess I could try cutting it like maybe longer than I want and just kind of like inch my way up to make sure that it doesn't stick up. I didn't even think of that. I guess I could. Someone's pinging me. Yeah, I think I'll definitely need to make sure I don't have that happen, because that would be a bummer. But anyway, this leads into my next show and tell. I got this guy. So this is fashionista number 163, and I've had my eye on this one for a while because of his face, and I didn't realize these two share the same heads. So I think it was this head sculpt that got me on the merman. I think I saw this one first, and I was like, I kind of like that head sculpt. It's kind of like, it's almost like derpy a little bit, but like cute derpy. is cute derpy a thing? I don't know, but yeah, it's the same. It's the same sculpt, but different hair colors. So yeah, I got this guy, and yeah, I don't know. I just think he's cute. He's a cute kid. So, and then my second to last show. Let's see. I have to gel it down. Okay, so Chad doesn't think it'll stick up. So, well, maybe I'll do a quick like short video on it or something, and yeah. So, okay, second to last show. So I finally got my other Ken Barbie looks. This guy. So he is number 15. So I already have number 18. And yeah, so this came in the mail today. So I will be doing making a video on this guy for sure. But I got another one. They sent two. Amazon sent 2 dolls to me, and I only ordered one. So I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should just keep both of them and just like customize one, or what, or return the one and do the right thing, or I don't know. What do y'all think? What should I do with my extra Barbie looks? I'm leaning towards keeping it because I kind of want to customize it, and it's a made to move, so that's a plus. My made to move bodies are awesome. So yeah, let me know what I should do with my extra body. Get a refund. Return one, get a refund. Well, wouldn't I have to return the one then? Yeah, I don't know. It was at first I was like, did I order 2? Because I was confused. So I did not. But yeah, so I'm gonna sit on that for a second. I think I might just keep it and customize it and use the body, but I paid for one. Oh, right. Yeah, I could do that. But yeah, I think I might just keep it. Have that be a special project or something. I don't know. And then my last show is a doll line that I am not very familiar with. Miraculous. So Miraculous, if you're not familiar, it's like a kids animated show, CGI show. It reminds me of, it's very anime-ish, very Sailor Moon. These kids, I don't know if they're kids. I don't know what ages they are, but they transform into these characters, these like animal insect characters, and they're like crime fighters, and they fight the bad guys and whatever. It's cute. It's definitely a younger audience, but I of course was like, ooh, a boy character. Let me see what the doll is like. So I ended up getting this cat noir. His name is Cat Noir. He's the cat on the left. And I was going to play something for you, but it doesn't look like it's going to do that. So I'm going to stop that and just show you the doll. So I don't drop everything. Okay. So I already opened him because I wasn't sure what I was doing with him yet. So before I show you the actual doll, I'll show you his little pet. So he comes with this little, like, he's like a spirit. It's hard to tell. He's like a little cat spirit thing that helps him transform into his like alter ego. I know nothing about the show. I'm sorry, I'm not giving you more information on it. Or it's not that I just don't know anything about the show. I literally just was like, oh, boy doll. Okay, let me buy it. So, yeah. But anyway, here is Cat Noir. Yeah, like I said, I already opened the packaging. It wasn't like anything special, but he is a cat character. I love his little cat toy here. It's really adorable. His top is like a faux. It's like a faux plasticky leather with some like stretchy material on the ends. He's got these little cuffs on the ends of his hands, and then his pants are stretchy. And then he comes with these boots, these big old boots. They do come off. They're split down the sides. And then he comes with his staff, I guess is his weapon of choice. And it just kind of slides on his hand. And then the back of him is this belt, which is supposed to mimic a tail. And yeah, so he's cute. He's a really cute doll. I would be open to getting some of the other characters. He is a little loose. Like his waist is like nope. So, and his legs are a little loosey goosey, I guess. So he's yeah, I don't know, but he is articulated. So he has leg articulation and elbow. I guess it'll help if I show you in the camera. Elbow articulation. He can do this. So yeah, he does have. Wow. Okay, and then his head doesn't really do much. It's more of a side to side, and also his head. I don't know if you can tell, but it is. Come on, focus. So the cut on his head is on an angle, so it's like a weird angle turn. I don't know what you would call that. Like it's not like a straight across cut, but anyway. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, it has been around for. I think they're on season like 5 or 6 at this point, and I have heard about the fan base for sure. Yeah, the fox seems cool. So yeah, I don't know. I might get into it. I don't know. We'll see. There's so many other dolls out there to get. So I think he'll do for now. I kind of wish his hair wasn't sculpted and was like actual hair. That would have been kind of cool. But I guess I kind of know why they did this. And it would have also been cool to have like an actual mask, like a real mask, to put over his eyes. But then. Like he transformed, like his eyes turned into cat eyes. So I guess you went unless the mask and the eyes were like one piece, and they would go over his human eyes or something. I don't know, but anyway, yeah. So Cat Noir, and that's excuse me. That's all the show I have. So. Does anyone have any questions, any comments, any concerns? I'm not sure how to end these lives, but I hope to non-frizzy because it's short. Diane, are you talking about the Cat Noir hair? If he had hair, or what? Yeah, I really enjoy going live and talking to, kind of interacting with people. So if this is something that you're into, or if you know people that are into toys or action figures or dolls or whatever, and you think they would be into this kind of stuff, please let them know about the show, the Tell and Show. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central. I plan on doing this indefinitely. So, and I want to have like special guests on, and maybe have some like topic theme shows, and but I think it will be for the most part a tell and show show. So, um, Diana, what's your favorite doll, Grail doll? Oh, my favorite doll, Grail doll. I don't. I really like the Mark Ryden dolls that came out recently, the Barbie Mark Ryden dolls. I have two of them. I have the Pink Pop one and the Bee one. So I'm a huge Mark Ryden fan. So when I saw, and I've been a Mark Ryden fan for forever. So when I saw that Barbie was doing a collaboration with him, I was very excited about it. I was like, I have to have this doll. So she is definitely in my prized possession, and I will hold on to her for a long, long, long time. I'm trying to think if there's another like doll that I really love. As far as like Grail dolls, I need to make a list. I need to make a list of Grail dolls because I can't think of anything off the top of my head necessarily. But yeah, I know Chad did a video on his Grail dolls, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed hearing what he was like really into or wanted, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I can do a video like that. Not biting off you, Chad. I'm just referencing you, but yeah, I would need to think about it because I don't have anything off the top of my head. So I will start that list. Another thing like about the meat, I love the meat purse. The meat purse was awesome. That was like one of the selling points. As you can tell, I like the gruesome aspects of these dolls with the larvae and then the meat purse. I just love that stuff. But yeah, so I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Unless anyone wants to talk about anything, I'm always open to having a discussion. You have me for another 20 minutes if you want. I've cleared my schedule just for you. I'm going to take a sip of water while you think about it. Oh, I can show you. I do have a an unplanned show. Does anyone remember Rainbow Bright? So this is is this Murky or Lurky? So Rainbow Bright, he was one of the bad guys in Rainbow Bright, and I can never remember if his name was Murky or Lurky. Can someone tell me? Because I don't remember, but I used to love the show. I love the dolls, the plushies, and I decided to buy one. This one is from '83. It's a Hallmark, and yeah, I don't know. It's nostalgia. I love old things, and I love reliving my childhood. I guess that's kind of what this back wall is behind me. I've been like slowly collecting things from my childhood, and yeah, so I might be a future video as well. So we'll see. But if we're all good, I guess I will say goodbye. And thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you. And everyone who subscribed, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And you can find me all over the internet on _junk drawer 2 E's. And yeah, strawberry shortcake, also another favorite of mine for sure. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye.